好，你好，你好，你好，你好，你好。
Arizona State University's Confucius Institute is thrilled to now introduce our Confucius Classroom projects. We have 6 Confucius classrooms that we're working with in the state of Arizona, and part of this is a nationwide initiative to extend teaching of Chinese pretty dramatically so that it can get into all levels of K through 12 education. Confucius classrooms are cropping up everywhere. In Arizona now we have 3 school districts that we work with. These are Deer Valley, Cave Creek, and Mesa. And we have 6 schools representing from kindergarten all the way through junior high right now. One of the kindergarten classes actually is an immersion program where these little kids are learning Chinese half a day. They are soaking it up like little sponges and very excited about it, as you're going to see in some of the footage that we have here.
你好，你好，早上好，早上好，我很好。绿色，走过去坐下。几号？举手啊！看看今天。今天 ，Matthew。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、26、27、28。很好，今天是28号。
We at Gavilan Peak are an excelling school, and we are taking the challenge from President Obama to create a world-class educational system. We are doing that in partnership with our State Department as well as Hanban. We are enacting our vision through the Global Studies Institute. We are preparing our students for a technologically advanced and global citizenship. Our vision goals are to learn, lead, and create a better world. We are fulfilling those goals by developing advanced learners, creating culturally sophisticated leaders, and helping them to master a second language, which is Mandarin. We decided to pursue a partial immersion program in Mandarin due to an overwhelming research that supported early language acquisition. We developed a pipeline from kindergarten to college in order to prepare our students at a very high level of mastery in Mandarin. Each year we will add 1 more grade level up through 8th grade and hope that they will also be able to earn high school credit. We are creating connections to the world through our sister schools in China, India, and Uganda. Gavilan Peak is transforming education around the world through our partnership with ASU's Confucius Institute.
So for our Mandarin immersion classrooms here at Gavilan Peak, the students spend half of the day in the Chinese room and then half of the day in the English side classroom. In the Mandarin room, they learn mathematics and science. And the reason we pick mathematics and science is because they're very hands-on type activities, very visual, and for kids when they're learning a new language, that hands-on activity is very important, that they can see what they're learning about. And so our kids in Mandarin know their numbers, their colors, shapes, all in Mandarin because those concepts are taught completely 100% in Chinese. In terms of the benefits of our program, we're seeing a couple things that we're really excited about. One, the kids are learning Mandarin at a very high rate of speed. We're very impressed with how quickly they are picking up concepts. And when they talk about it, even to me as a non-Mandarin speaker, they talk about those concepts and the numbers in Chinese, which is very gratifying to see. We also, as educators, want to globally prepare our kids for a ever-changing economy and world. And China is increasing in its prominence on the world stage, and we want to prepare our kids to be successful in that environment. And so what we're very excited about is we're giving our kids opportunities that are going to open doors for them when they go on into high school and through college.
Okay,
So we started this program since this August. So right now it has been 2 months. And I have 2 classes of students. Each class have 27 students. I have morning and afternoon. So it's called partial immersion program. I have Amy Holly's class in the morning and I have Christy Just class in the afternoon. And for the entire morning or afternoon, I only speak Mandarin to them. The subject I teach is math and science, and Amy and Christy, they teach social studies as a language in the afternoon.
Okay. For all of you, how do you collaborate together, English side versus Chinese side? What are the ways that you collaborate together?
We as a team, we meet on a daily basis to make sure that we're covering the state standards. We're using a lot of the Marzano strategies to incorporate into both classrooms. Christy?
Usually we're in here the whole time that she's teaching, and so if we see something that we think maybe could have gone better or differently, then we kind of talk about it after the fact and say, maybe try this next time, or it looks like you need to move them a little quicker through this because you're losing them at this point. So we're kind of the eyes in the back of the room kind of guiding her through.
Today's lesson, we started with daily routine such as calendar, flashcards, new words every day. 看我啊，我现在如果说3，你要找1、2、3，快找谁最快，然后就可以把你的3，然后拿下来贴在我的树上，明白？6，耶 ，Ellie 最快，来 ，Ellie 拿着你的6贴在我的上面，来，拿着你的星星，6个紫色的星星贴在上面。好，谢谢。看看我们有几个星星啊，对不对
1、2、3、4、5、6，
对不对？
对。
The objective of today's lesson was addition. Students already know there's numbers up to 100. So we gave them an activity that allowed them to make real-world application. Each student gets a set of stars in a particular color. Students then get a number and they have to put the correct number of stars on the tree. They are given a second number and have to add those 2 numbers together in Mandarin.
In the pumpkin activity, students had to take shapes of various sizes and colors and place them on a pumpkin to create a unique pumpkin face. As a warm-up to that activity, students sang a high-energy song about body parts, reviewing the vocabulary that they've learned, things like eyes, nose, and ears. When students learn the vocabulary for shapes, colors, body parts, and size, they originally learn those skills in isolation. Shapes during one lesson, colors during another, body parts in a different lesson. But when students go to pick the shape to go on the pumpkin, they have to integrate the language learning they've received to describe the size. For instance, long hair, short hair, big eyes, small eyes, and the color of the shape, but also what body part the shape will be on the pumpkin face. It is important to give students activities that not only ask them to identify specific elements in Mandarin, but be able to apply what they've learned to different situations.
My name is Ruhi Khan, and I am a kindergarten teacher at Gavilan Peak School. My daughter Sana is enrolled in the 1st grade immersion program at Gavilan Peak as well. She's very excited to learn Chinese. She comes home every day challenging me new words that she's learned, because we are also very exposed to Chinese in our kindergarten class, and she's able to count to 100. She knows her shapes, she knows commands that the teacher says to her, she knows how to ask to go to the restroom in Chinese.
What opportunities do you think having a Mandarin in her background is going to help her in the future?
The world is no longer a place where you just stay in one spot. You're traveling around. I was born and raised in Toronto and with an extended Indian family, and I have family all over the world, including Shanghai, and it just opens the doors of possibilities. I would have never thought I would have had relatives living all over in the world, and I just think that she would be more marketable as a person who knows a second language.
Okay. Tell me, as the English side teachers, what benefit have you seen in your students being involved in the Mandarin program?
I've seen, in particular in my classroom, problem-solving skills. they have increased tremendously this year. And the students are using Mandarin in here, of course. In my classroom, I see them on the playground in their special area classrooms as well.
Same with my students. They are using it during our calendar time. They're wanting to count and do the math in Chinese instead of English. And sometimes if I say something, they'll say it in Chinese. So they're just really excited about the language.
再见，再见，再见，还有再见，再见，再见，再见，再见，再见，再见，再见，再见。